Welcome to my digital story titled Christopher's Curse by Sean Turner. There was once a boy named Christopher who was all excited to start his English 11 class. He read the syllabus and noticed that he would have to study Shakespeare's Macbeth. Yuck, he said to himself. I always get stuck with reading Shakespeare. He can never understand his language, wrap his head around any of his plays, and had a feeling that this class would not be what he thought it was. In walked Mr. Cunningham. "Hi, Christopher," Mr. Cunningham said. "I'm glad to see you in my class again." "Hi, Mr. Cunningham. After reading your syllabus, I'm not sure if I'm glad to see you." "Why is that?" "Well, I see that we have to read Shakespeare's Macbeth, and honestly, I really don't care for him." "Ah, I get it. You're having doubts about Shakespeare. Let me tell you why reading about him and his plays is important today and for many years to come. Even after 400 years, when Macbeth was written, it still holds relevance to people today since Shakespeare used language that was very advanced for its time. Macbeth is still being performed around the world today, such as Sydney's Theatre Company and even right here in Vancouver during Bard on the Beach some years. The original purpose of Macbeth was not just to read it, but to watch it as a play. I'm hoping to take the class to a live performance so you can all see just how it was supposed to be seen. Macbeth is an important example of how a person can be changed by society and knowledge from good to evil. When Macbeth learned that he could be king, it had tainted his mind. Another thing that you will see in the play is peer pressure. His wife had a significant role in his behavior. I'm sure you have been peer pressured before in your life, Christopher, haven't you? Well, yes, I guess you're right. I know I sure have. You're probably wondering, how is Macbeth relevant to today? Well, there are many themes throughout the play that I'm sure you can relate to, such as ambition, betrayal, and how power corrupts an individual. Have you ever been betrayed by a friend, Christopher? Or see how greed and power can influence someone? Well, I guess you're right on that one too, Mr. Cunningham. This story is timeless, beautifully written, and you may not think of it now, but it does enrich your cultural literacy, and I hope it will give you a new appreciation of it. I don't want you to think of studying Shakespeare as a chore, but more of a new way to read and look at things in a different light. I hope you're right, Mr. Cunningham. Trust me, Christopher, you will see.